Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Sweetie from Philippines.
Привет, shalom, hello everyone. I'm Vladimir. I'm from Russia.
So today we will gonna share how we met and how we end up together, and question and answer portion from YouTube, Facebook, and Messenger about our relationship, or how I stay here, and about our lives. So our love story starts in online dating app. We met there in
Badu app.
the Badu app, and then we start to do conversation. At first, I want to delete this app because it's already in my phone for so long. I think almost a year, but I didn't always open this app. Just sometimes if I have free time from work, and when I went home, I decided to delete this app, but fortunately he chat me, and then I decide to, oh, let's try this first, maybe it will work out, and let's see what will happen next. And how about yours?
I install my Badu app because I want to find Filipina girl. It was my pure decision. Like I have goal to find Filipina girl, and had communication with other girls there, but I didn't find what I looked for, and I'm almost disappointed in my searching, but when I saw Sweetie, I decided to chat her, and and I think it was a voice message, and when I heard her voice, I understand she's that girl what I need. I don't know how, but her voice, but when I heard her voice, my voice in my head said she's the one who need you.
So after our conversation in Badu, I decide to delete because he asked my WhatsApp number, and luckily I have, and then we start to communicating in WhatsApp already. That's why I decide to delete my Badu app, because I already have him to talk, and then we start to do conversation and more deep and deep, until he asked per, like, it's not so personal questions, but like more likely, where do you live, how old are you, something like that, and how you think about having family, or something like that question, which is I appreciate, and how the way he asked me is like so gentle, and that's why I understand that he have a big respect about me, like he's so careful about his words, and by that he also, the time that we do video calls, something like that, at first he sing me a song until I fall asleep that time, and
Like for babies.
the like for babies, and I much so appreciate this, that kind of action, and that time I don't know, but it feels like so comfortable to talk to him, and like I feel like I'm being myself, like I'm true to myself when I'm with him.
After we start our communication, I understand she's a good girl, the girl what I need, because her treatment of the future and how she reply for my questions. It was with respect and from heart. And after I tell my parents about Sweetie, because I told them before about I looking for Filipina girl, uh, but they thought it's like joke or not for serious. But when I show her for them, they understand she's really good girl and uh, how she communicated with them. And I told them, I said to Sweetie that I want to have video call with her parents. I think it was after 1 week.
The
The
I think.
and my parents was shocked, but they said, okay, let's try.
And then that time because I work in another town, so I need to go home to our house. That's why we set date when we will do video call with his parents and my parents. And at that time also I just chat my parents that I meet him in online, and he and his family wants to talk. My parents, and my parents can't believe about it. It's like, what, how it happened, something like that. My parents asked me several questions about him before they agreed to have a call with them. That's why in my day off I went home, and me and my family, together with him and his family, talk about our relationship, and it's like getting to know each other's family, which is it's like I'm so touched about his action. It's like I don't expect about it, but he did it. Like, wow, what a good guy, something like that, because he already want me to meet his parents, and he wants my and his parents also want to meet my parents and my family.
I was wondered about one fact. Uh, my parents can't speak English, and
My
Sweetie's parents not so good in English too,
Yeah.
but much better than mine parents.
But it's okay.
Da. And it was so interesting how their communication was, because my parents ask in Russian language, I try to translate it in English, and Sweetie translated to Bisaya or Ilonggo, I don't know, and and opposite, when her parents asked her by Ilonggo, she translated in English. She said it to me. I try to translate it in Russia, but I find that our parents don't need to understand language, because they communicate by the moves, by the intonation, or something like
Actions.
that, actions,
Yeah. Like
and
gestures.
and they have fun. I don't know how, but they fun. They have jokes. They do funny moves, funny actions, something like that. and and they told me after, wow, it's our people. it's our it's our guys, like.
It's like they like my parents.
Da.
And my parents also like his parents, because his parents, like, we just have video call, but the fun, the talk, they enjoyed talking about them, and I can see that they have good time to each other, both families. That's why I feel so happy, so touched about his family's action, and how his family treat my parents also, and and my parents also treat good his family. After several conversations, and after that, me and Vladimir continue to have communication each other, video calls, and after a month, we don't have this exact we called officially girlfriend boyfriend, something like that, but we just go. But he asked me to be his wife. He asked about marriage. I told him I was I'm sure about my feelings about him, but I'm afraid about would I tell it to my parents, how their reactions, they will be happy or they will be sad, or how they will feel, they will be angry, something like that. And that's why I talked to him to give me 1 week to decide how will I tell it to my parents. I feel so glad because he gave what I need. He gave me time to how would I tell it to my parents.
And after we took decision, I start to prepare my. I started to explore the theme about how to marriage in the Philippines. It was after my work. It was like the second work to explore the questions about processing.
How
After
to
my
process
work,
papers.
after my work, I spent all my time in YouTube, in forums. I read documents, I read articles about it, and I gathered a lot of information about it. My head was boiled. But I needed this because Philippines so far from us, and I have not, and I can't to do mistake.
The,
I can't do mistake
it's so far to go
because
back.
it's far to go back. That's why I tell myself I have not second chance. I need to do it for
For one time.
for the first time.
The,
And I was happy that she started to do the same. If I need to know something, I ask her, and she started to do this moves, this processing, and start to find how to reply me. She goes in special departments and no more information, and we took decision how we will do this, how we will do this process, and that. And I was so touched and I was shocked. She do she do these moves so hard.
that time it's like, because I know that Russia is so far in the Philippines, that's why we need to be careful about the papers. We need to complete these papers. We need like to know the correct exact papers what we need for marriage. And then that's why I goes to our municipality, ask about questions like how what the requirements we need for, because he's a foreigner, maybe he have another papers to get here in Russia that he will bring in the Philippines to be our marriage be valid, something like that. And that's why I'm, after that, if I already know, I ask following questions: how we get it, where we will get it, something like that, or there's payment about this, something like that. And they will, and I'm thankful about our municipality staff there, and they give us list of what we need, and then I just follow this list and send it to him. and and I'm happy because without any hindrances, our papers just we complete our papers so smooth, without any hindrance.
And so fast. I heard before about problems, and I know this situation when guys from Russia came in the Philippines. wants to marry Filipina girl,
Mm.
and they have a lot of problems with their
Papers.
papers.
Ah.
I was shocked why they're so careless in preparing process before wedding. Uh, but we almost have no problems with our papers before
Yeah.
the marriage,
Yeah.
and we did this process so fast, so fast.
Mm.
It was unexpected for me. Then uh, I came in the Philippines in the 3rd of
4th of September.
in 4th of September,
Da.
and in the end of September, so it was our marriage already.
The
But now we already know how to do it more, even even a little bit more fast.
fast.
Да,
Da.
да, but it's enough. Fast was before already. Да,
Da.
да.
With
Anyway,
within a month we start to when he came in Manila 4th of September, and then he came into our place in I fetched him in Davao International Airport in 5th of September.
да.
Yeah. And then that time, after the day after tomorrow, we start already to do process, and that time he needs to go back in the embassy, right?
In 12th
Oh,
of
12th of
September,
September.
because they have not free appointment before.
Mm. And then
They pass me.
the funny thing is he went there without, because he can't use his Russian number in the Philippines. He need to have Wi-Fi, something like that, to be able to communicate with me. And that time we bring him in bus station because I can't go with him. I need to process some things in our papers also in our municipality, and have update him. And then he went to terminal, just him. He went go to Davao Airport,
Alone.
just him, without any formal communication. He and he's so clever because he just borrow cell phones to other passenger, and or connect mobile data in other passenger, just to communicate with me. And I was so worried. Me and my family can't sleep, so because he goes there in evening in Manila, and me and my family is so nervous, like, wow, what, like, worry about him, because he just traveled alone there without any access. And then that night we are so worried that we can't able to sleep. I wait him until morning, because I have this driver's number, taxi driver's number, what he give to me, because when he goes to Manila for the first time, he have the driver he met, and then the driver give his number, like, for example, if we will go to Manila, if we need taxi driver, then we can contact him, something like that. And I'm thankful about this driver too. He's from Cagayan de Oro, but he worked in Manila. I forgot his name, but I'm so thankful about him, because of him I have contact with Vladimir. I just contact the driver what time I manage the time, and Papa Vova, his father, helped me to track his flight, because he's the one have the access of his flight. Like, he track, and he just said he is already near in Manila, or what time he will land in the airport, something like that. And then at that time I chat the driver, text or call. I call him that already Vladimir is already in the airport, you can already fetch him there. And then I'm glad that they saw each other. And Wi-Fi in airport not so good. No, it's like it's a bit little hard
He
to
have short
communicate.
time
Uh,
for access.
and short time to access, like, have limit time.
Limited access.
And that's the funny thing. And he went there after he went there, you have something.
Да. It has a limited time if you have not Filipino SIM card
Да.
because you need
The free Wi-Fi.
да.
And then when he went to the embassy, after he get the papers, he already went home hurriedly because he do flight for after he get his papers. He went all in our province again, and then at that time I'm so worried, and when he was already in the airport in Davao, he chat me that he's already in Davao. And then that was night also, and then he chat me how he can how he can how he can go in our province just by bus. And then he told me that because he don't want us to fetch him already, because it's like do hassle already, like more time, and then spend money again, something like that. And then that's why we decide to him that to ride by bus. And luckily there's a passenger who helped him to go in Trento. And then this passenger, he's a gay, and then and together with his friends, they help Vladimir to communicate with me. He's the one who communicating with me. And sometimes if I will call, he give the cell phone to Vladimir and let Vladimir to speak with me, that I don't need to worry because he's fine, he's already in the bus and he's already going to Trento. And we chat and we communicate each other how what time he will go, he will arrive in the terminal, so we can fetch him there.
I have funny story about when about when I ride in when I landed in Davao because it was almost midnight, and I have not any things with me, just
Bag, small bag,
papers. Да.
and bag.
No, I
Small.
have. Да, small bag like a wallet.
Yeah.
And my bus transfer near airport highway, да,
Да.
in highway. That's why I don't need
Abal
to go in Davao, da,
in
in terminal
terminal.
in Davao. I just need bus
Bus
fetch
stop.
me in highway, da.
Yeah.
And I decide to walk to the highway. It's about 200 meters, da, from airport. And when I start to walk, other people stop. Even they ride by taxi. Filipino people start and ask me, "Hello, sir. What's happened with you? Why you just walk the night? You have not money for taxi, or where's your luggage or your bag? You was robbed by somebody." I said, "No, I'm just fine. I'm just walk. I'm just walk for a bus." They said, "Where you need to ride?" I said, "In Trent." "Oh, it's so far. You should go to bus terminal in Davao." I said, "Oh, I can catch bus here." And they was shocked, and they give their help for me. We ride you near this highway. I said, it's almost I'm almost here. It's just 100 meters. "Oh, no, we are worried about you because it's night." But it was so quiet. I feel myself so safety always in the Philippines. And they said, no, but at the end they ride me a little bit, maybe 100 meters. I was shocked. After, when I wait in my bus, uh, the staff guy from cave near the
Cafe?
highway, cafe,
Да, cafe.
Afitsant,
Cafe.
Afitsant, uh, he came to me and ask, "Sir, what's happened with you? Why you stay here without luggage,
Without anything.
you was robbed by somebody?" I said, "No." And he tell, "Why you stay?" I said, "I waiting for my bus." But he say, "You should go to Davao." I said, "No, no, no." And he asked me, "You lost your money, you lost your wallet, or why you don't know?" I said, "Why I need go in Davao if the bus will ride here?" But she don't believe me. She he didn't believe me, and he bring for me, he bring for me coffee and small cookie, like for free. But I said, "No, no, no, salamat po. I don't need." I
Salamat.
don't, I don't need. And he helped me to stop the bus. I don't know about this bus because they said me two-way bus, but it was a three-way bus. And he said, "It's your bus too." He asked a driver, and he asked driver to call him when I came there, and they give him his number, something like that. And I was shocked that Filipino people so kind, the most kindest people in the world. I'm so proud, especially Mindanao, because other tourists have meaning that Mindanao
Dangerous.
so dangerous
Dangerous place.
place. I have an opposite mind.
I don't know. He
Why.
feels safe in Mindanao. I
Uh,
don't know.
because all people, hello my friend,
Ala.
and they always communicate with me. And I love Mindanao in my heart.